Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories.
80 years ago today, Fat Man and Little Boy launched from the little island of Tinian and changed the world forever. Memories from Tinian.
Also tonight, words from General Tibbets and testimonies from the land of the rising sun.
And the Coasties celebrate their B-Day with a cook-off that has a Tennessee zing to it.
And in sports, sometimes the mitten can be good, but now it's badminton, and it's international at the Otta Gym.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah. What's a snack wrap?
Boom. Back when we wore velour from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, the snack wrap was no joke. Takes me back. What you know about that juicy chicken? That shredded cheese. Come close. Ranch. I did everything to bring it back, nephew. Talk to me.
Educate. Get him.
Okay, yeah, say less, Aunt. Let me do the snack wrap.
Yeah, let him do the snack wrap.
Can I get both, please?
Double him up.
Heat stroke is one of the leading causes of non-crash, vehicle-related fatalities among children. Vehicle heat stroke occurs when a child is left in a hot vehicle, allowing for the child's temperature to rise in a quick and deadly manner. In today's fast-paced world and with our busy schedules, we often tell ourselves that we would never leave our child in the back seat of the car, yet it can still happen. Take action if you notice a child alone in a car. Protecting children is everyone's business. Even in cooler temperatures, your vehicle can heat up to dangerous temperatures very quickly. Keep your vehicle locked and keep your keys out of reach. Make it a habit to look before you lock and avoid putting children at risk of heat stroke. Help us prevent hot car deaths in the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. Stop, look, lock. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands Department of Public Safety.
I love Mariana's coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on August the 6th from our studio high up on Capitol Hill.
The unique link between the Marianas and Japan holds two sides to a coin. The cost of victor in World War II for the United States also meant devastation for Japan. Locally, we reflect on the event that took place 80 years ago today. Today, dignitaries and the community gathered to commemorate 80 years of peace at Northfield in Tinian, where the atomic bomb pits are located. Tinian was the launching point for the atomic bomb attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Atomic bombs Little Boy and Fat Man were replicated and scaled to actual size and displayed. The solemn ceremony started with a flag procession raising 3 flags, America, Japan, and the NMI, a present-day symbol of unity.
This commemoration serves as a solemn reminder that we must never forget. We must remember the lives lost, the choices we made, and the consequences we endured. And from that remembrance, we must find the resolve to reject violence, to choose dialogue over destruction, and to work for a world where peace is more than a dream. It is a shared duty.
The anniversary of their use points to one simple truth, and I quote, In war, no one wins. Close quote. War leaves a permanent scar on everyone. It touches opposing soldiers, civilians, their children, and their grandchildren.
All the men are already been enlisted in the Japanese Army or the Japanese Navy. The only thing left at home to defend their homes were the elderly and the very young. And the fear was that our Marines would have to kill those innocent people because they were going to defend their homes just as much as you would defend yours if the same thing was happening to you. So, on this date, when these things started happening, we were facing the opportunity to end the war before that invasion had to happen. And that was the goal of the United States Army Air Force at the time.
I am convinced that it really is the 80 years of peace in the Pacific, from ashes of war to hope. It surely expresses where Japan and the NMI stand.
The ceremony ended with a wreath-laying, taps, and water salute. Tonight, the commemoration continues on Tinian, and in Hiroshima, MVA's Jamaica Tie Run, along with a few CNMI representatives, are in attendance at their 80th year commemoration.
80 years ago today, the world changed forever. A new weapon departed on a plane from Tinian and was dropped on Hiroshima, leaving behind the death and devastation, but also ending World War II. Chris Nelson, he has more.
At 8:15 on August 6, 1945, a single atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima.
The devastation was immediate, the impact global. World War II ended just days later, but by the end of 1945, 140,000 Hiroshima residents had perished. The bombing mission began on the small island of Tinian, part of the Northern Mariana Islands. Seized by U.S. forces just a year prior, it was close enough that a B-29 could reach Japan and return on a single tank of fuel. The atomic bomb was built in secret in New Mexico, then shipped to the Marianas. It was Colonel Paul Tibbets who flew the mission.
They told me in the middle of September that I would organize and train a unit to employ those bombs in Europe and Japan simultaneously.
Tibbets returned to Tinian in 2004 with his navigator and weapons specialist, walking the same runway where their mission began, visiting the bomb pit where Little Boy was loaded. Today, the Hiroshima Peace Park sits adjacent to Ground Zero. The city has been rebuilt, but the reminders remain.
But to actually see the effects of, atomic bomb, like a bomb, and like what it actually did, is pretty wild. Honestly, I was pretty speechless walking through the museum.
Inside the museum, the exhibit splits the world into two: life before 8:15 in the morning, and life after. Jose and Estefania are visiting from Spain.
The suffering of people is so bad.
The history here is unflinching. Charred clothing, a melted watch, an 8-year-old named Yamada who never made it home. Sadako Sasaki survived the blast but died years later from leukemia, A-bomb disease. She folded cranes wishing for a recovery. She died at 12 years old. The Children's Peace Memorial now stands in her honor.
とても悲しいです。多くの関係ない人が亡くなることには私も悲しいですね。
Japanese school children continue to bring cranes and messages of hope for a peaceful future. Shintaro Yamaguchi.
そうですね。多くの学校が平和のために教育を
Yamaguchi says that schools all over Japan continue to bring students to Hiroshima and Nagasaki as they spread the message of peace. But with war in Ukraine, unrest in the Middle East, and superpowers flexing their nuclear muscles, there is growing fear that history could repeat itself. Patrick is visiting from Ireland.
Yeah, I suppose in the current global political state, yeah, definitely when you see the disaster and the devastation that happened here, you'd hope that would be a stark reminder for something like this not to happen again. But yeah, you just can't help think that maybe something like this could happen again, especially with all the new technology and everything.
We don't know who will start the Third World War, but probably will be soon. So yes, we are afraid, really, really afraid.
8 decades have passed, but the shadow of August 6 still lingers. The complexity of history still haunts. But the message here is clear.
The people must know the history.
From the ashes of destruction, a plea for peace passed from one generation to the next. From Hiroshima, Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
That's heavy.
Coming up, the Coast Guard has the recipe for safety, but also the recipe for ribs.
And everyone's favorite segment, Welcome to Saipan. Stay with us, NMI.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
At Mariana's Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Aw, they got rained out. But no worries, the 23rd annual Hand Me Charity Classic Golf Tournament has been rescheduled to Saturday, August 9. Same great course, Lao Lao, same great format, Blackjack Double Peoria, same great price, only $130. Sign up today for your chance to win one of the awesome hole-in-one prizes. Join us and support the Commonwealth Cancer Association at the Hand Me Charity Classic Golf Tournament now on August 9th.
The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone. I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the red kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind, big time.
Welcome to Mariana's Beach Resort, and now welcome to Mariana's Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Mariana's Coffee at Mariana's Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style.
Welcome back. You're watching the Wednesday night edition of the Channel 2 News.
You'll never know what kind of life people live. All the homecomers have different stories as they touch down on Saipan. The rain has passed and created little puddles on the pavement as the clouds loom over the hills in the distance. We meet friendly faces at Saipan International Airport. Victor just flew in from our sister island of Guam.
I was born here, but I was raised on Guam.
He's here for both pleasure and business.
Just mainly in mechanical contracting.
Oh, okay. So are you here to kind of like buy new items or like kind of check out some shops or?
Yeah, just check out shops and just kind of just go back. It's been a while.
It's been 15 years since Victor visited his birthplace. This is what he remembers about Saipan.
Simplicity. Yeah, simplicity. I know Guam's also simple, but here it's very simple. That's what I really enjoy.
Eunice visited Guam for 4 days for a research project under Virginia Tech.
It's a research project, so we were examining the effects of bird loss. So it's called the Ecology of Bird Loss Project. So we were collecting flowers to see what are the possible pollinators that would substitute birds because of the brown tree snake problem.
She's fresh off the Dolphin campus and already headed out to her next endeavor.
I just graduated from Mariana's High School actually this June, but I'm leaving to Georgia for Emory University this August. So a few weeks, yeah.
This is what she'll miss about being in the Marianas.
Definitely the people. I met a lot of great people. My family stays here. My school, just the community in general. I'm gonna miss the whole seeing everyone and just the fiestas and all of the events.
Jude Lizama was in Guam for vacation. This is what he enjoys about the southern island.
Meeting my friends.
And this is what he likes about Saipan.
The easygoing, laid-back lifestyle.
Even though easygoing is what he enjoys, he's busy upon touchdown.
Holding it down. Yeah, hitting the ground running. My plane didn't even take off in Guam, and I was already getting work emails, texts. Right when my plane landed, I got a call from my university mentor, so getting back into it.
Whether you're here for the first time in a long time, back just to pack and go again, or ready to work for that laid-back lifestyle, welcome back, welcome home, welcome to Saipan. The Liddy Committee light up their grills and put their marinade to the test in a competition to celebrate the Coasties. Let's find out who takes home the championship belt. The Coast Guard celebrated their 235th birthday this week. Coast Guard Commanding Officer Lieutenant Justin Miller coordinated the 2025 rib competition.
Right now, I love cooking ribs, so I just thought it'd be a neat little community relation, event to have that competition. Everything's just been sparked.
Miller is one of 4 personnel who operates within the Marine Safety Unit on Saipan. He says this competition is the first of its kind and is part of ending his 3-year tour in the Marianas.
We got a few more events that we're planning for the last year here, and so this is not the end. This is just the beginning. But we're hoping it'll be a tradition that my successor and the future CEOs will carry on.
Dom Camacho manages Marina Heights, where the Coast Guard has been a tenant for a couple of years.
We love having them over there. These are great bunch of guys. Really swell. They do a lot of good stuff for the community, keeping the boaters safe and all that stuff. So we're happy to contribute and support.
Team MH1 and MH2 is in the mix for the barbecue showdown.
Brought some friends over to help me do some barbecuing. Can't handle it all by myself, so I got TJ, Justin, Troy, and good friend Ferbs over here, and we've been grilling it up all afternoon. So really excited for the Coast Guard guys. Happy to celebrate with them.
The winner of the competition will have the honor of wearing this championship belt, especially made for the event. It includes the Marine Safety Unit logo incorporated with the NMI seal, bridging the Coast Guard with our islands. Area Director for USO Guam, Jadine Lujan, was impressed to say the least.
We got to tell Guam Coast Guard that they need to step up their game with this.
There's nothing like a good old barbecue to bring people together.
So what makes a good barbecue?
Well, fire control and a good marinade. I think those are the top two things. So luckily the boys got those bases covered, so we're in good shape.
The company makes a good barbecue. Just like any other dish, the love and the camaraderie that comes along with it. So we're having fun with it. We're having a blast. But yeah, the end result is just being together about it. That's what I love about it. That's what I love about cookouts. Everyone just coming together. I think it just adds to the flavor, believe it or not.
Miller is from Tennessee. He's belted the 2025 Rib Competition champion and finds home in the Marianas for another year.
I'm honored to be part of this community. It's funny being 8,000 miles away from home, finding another home in a community that is so open to folks like us, supporting the active duty group, the military, and let alone the Coast Guard. And it's just a fantastic relationship that has been thriving for a long time. My unit particularly has been here since the 90s, and it's been a small group and a big impact across the CNMI, and we really appreciate our port partners and the CNMI government and just everybody that's here today and has been helping us out with our missions. And it's a special place. It's a very special place.
In this week's Your Humanities Half Hour, host Catherine Perry sits down with a Peace Corps volunteer from the 70s who helped clean up the island.
Former Peace Corps volunteer Terry Townsend served in the Marianas from 1974 to 1976. He worked closely with the fourth mayor of Saipan, Vicente Diaz-Sablan.
So for decades, people on Saipan had just thrown stuff into the ocean. And if you're talking about coconut husks and pandanus leaves and things like that, it's fine, it all biodegrades. But aluminum cans just never biodegrade, they just bob around. And eventually they get washed back up on the beach and you have to collect them again and throw them. So the mayor wanted me to develop a system of collecting those cans, smashing them, sorting out steel or tin cans from the aluminum, smashing them, getting them into gunny sacks down to the dock in Garapan, where they were sold to a aluminum recycler on Taiwan, and aluminum of that grade is made into lawn chairs and window frames and things like that. We were successful in doing that. Saipan was importing 18 tons of aluminum a month in the form mostly of beer cans at that time. And that whole system, that whole process was generating a revenue, a net benefit to the economy of about $1,000 a month.
Tune in to hear more about what was done for the CNMI with the monthly $1,000, how the trash system and landfill was developed, how we voted to become a Commonwealth, and other experiences of Terry Townsend as a Peace Corps volunteer in the Marianas, to include his fishing adventures and what his local host family was like. Your Humanities Half-Hour show with host Catherine Perry airs on Thursday, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., and we airs on Saturday at 7 p.m. right here on Channel 2.
Coming up in sports, players from around the world are ready to smash their birdies across the courts. Stay with us. Action is ahead.
Premium office space is available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Features include dedicated parking, fast internet, backup power, good water, and natural light throughout to go along with the very best views on Saipan. So don't settle for space when you can get peace and peace of mind. Call Hermosa Vista today at 670-479-4444 483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Motivation isn't always easy to come by. Thankfully, there's one place that continues to ignite my willpower. This one place provides me with the knowledge and support I need to grow, so I can continue to become a better version of myself. This is where I discovered my passion, where I achieved successes that made me proud. It's home to where I improved my performance, seeing the opportunity in every challenge. And when doubt creeps inside and I think about giving up, I remember the heroes who've also called this place home. And just like them, I know that every last rep is always a beginning. No matter how hard it gets, nothing can stop me. I will always come back stronger because I'm part of a legacy.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! Elite athletes from across the globe are on island firing up their rackets. Let's take a look. The Crowne Plaza Northern Marianas Open 2025 is underway at Ada Gym. The badminton competitions span from August 5th to the 10th. Badminton coach for the NMI national team, Janelle Pangilinan, says Saipan has been hosting the Grade 3 International Tournament since 2023.
So this is our third time hosting it, and yeah, we have 16 countries participating for the next 2 weeks, and we're very excited that some are new to the island, some are coming back for like 3 years already. So can't wait to see a lot of more games.
NMI is playing amongst bigger countries to include Australia, Canada, Japan, Malaysia, and Korea.
Badminton has been growing so much, and I hope that our players are growing as well in higher level of competition.
22-year-old Riki Takei has been playing badminton since he was 5 years old. He's number 7 in Japan's badminton ranking and placed second at the end of the year All-Japan tournament in 2024. On day 1, he won his match against Australia's Jack Yu.
ちょっと風が横風ファン少しあったのが気になったけど、まあ問題なく体のコンディションはグッドでした。
He says there was some wind, but his body condition was good. It's Ricky's first time in Saipan.
部屋からの景色がすごいので、まあバドミントン以外の時はリラックスして入れてるので、すごいいい環境だなと思います。
He says the view from his hotel room is amazing, and when he's not competing, he's able to relax and enjoy the beauty of our islands. 20-year-old Daniel Mar Pablo represents the NMI. On day 1, he played against Hing Long Wang.
I played against a guy from Canada, and I would say it was a tough loss, but I would definitely learn, and I'll get better for the next time.
Daniel says the experience gained from these competitions hosted on island is invaluable and benefits well beyond the players.
This competition is really good for our community and our island because it helps younger players be more learn about the sport more, and they will always want to be part of it. And some of the line judges and audiences are really young, and then they would want to become players too, and they would build off from it and learn from other players in the competition.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Like today, which was beautiful and sunny, and then beautiful and rainy, tonight has a 30% chance of showers, and with mild breezes and low temperatures of 78 degrees. Tomorrow, Thursday, continues the pattern with sunny skies tempered by a 30% chance of isolated rainfall, high temperatures of around 87 degrees during the day, cooling to around 78 degrees at night. The sun will set tonight at 6:45 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 6:01 a.m. And with the rise of the sun, the songs of the birds will welcome the continued hope for peaceful days to come. And I will see you at peace in the water or on the land.
Well, that's news, sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us, NMI.
We'll see you again on Friday.